Back with a little more progress. I believe this is number 4 now. I believe this is for number 4, issue number 4. Not much more has gone on. I haven't really had time or funds to do what I wanted to do, but what I did do was, as you can see behind me, this wall with the door, it's all insulated. Got the pegboard up. Obviously you saw that last time, that big wall that I built. I also started doing the insulation up top. Sorry, I'm playing with cold and breathing all this insulation. It isn't helping. Got some more insulation on the walls. Can't do the bottom because we still got to run the wires. Cleaned up a little bit. So today is Friday, and Monday we're supposed to get back to the electrical. It's going to get more insulation. I want to get at least the ceiling finished as far as the insulation goes, and then start working my way down. And then once all the insulation's in, then I'm gonna start with the floor, as far as sealing it a little bit, some of the cracks and all around the perimeter. And then after that, it's just a matter of putting up the pegboard. I think, obviously, before I put the actual floor down, I'm gonna paint all the pegboard. As you can see, this was blue, I believe, last time. This is now just primed it. Those over there, I didn't really prime because they're already kind of light. So the other blue right there, so that has to get primed before it goes up or while it's up. Yeah, that's where we are now, and it's looking good. It's actually, I said it before, you can actually feel the difference in here with this insulation. I would say there's probably at least half of the insulation is done right now. So once the pegboard's up, I'm gonna paint the pegboard, as I said, and then I think before I attempt to do the floor, I'm going to probably try to get the fabric up on the ceiling, get that going. And I haven't decided, so up here, originally going to do fabric there too, but if I have enough pegboard left, or if I can find more cheap, if I can't find any, if I don't have enough, I'll do the fabric on that too. But if I can find a pegboard, I might just do pegboard, just because it is part of the wall. So that's it for today. I'm tired, and I really need to shower and get all this itchy stuff off me from this insulation. It's killing me. So I'll see you on the next, probably not gonna be the next issue. This is gonna be part of issue 4 with some more videos in it. Yo, back in the garage, soon to be studio. I just wanna give you a quick update. I'm still working here, but I figured I'd take a break and add this to the video. We now have, let me turn this around. We now have all the electrical wired up. If you remember last time, these weren't run. It was all the way around the room, up to there. I really started getting a lot of the insulation up. I got a few more spots up top there, but I even put a piece of pegboard up here just to see how it looks. It's not gonna stay like that. I just wanted to take a look I think I've decided instead of putting the fabric on these walls too, I wanna use pegboard all the way up and just use the fabric up top. I believe this coming Sunday, this window may be going in. And right now, all I'm doing is I'm working in that corner, getting it insulated, because we don't really need to do any more wiring work. And I'm getting the pegboard cut, which is not easy. Drywall is a lot easier, but I made the decision to go with pegboard just before the acoustics in here. But that's it. I'm just moving along, chugging along on this. Every extra minute I get, or a spare minute I get, I'm in the garage sweating and itchy, as you know, from the insulation. So I'll see you next time. Guess what I bought? More insulation. All right, welcome back. It is Thursday, not that it matters to you, but we're gonna head into the garage and see what it looks like now. So let's turn this around. Here we go. there's nothing in here anymore, well, except for a shop vac, but I started putting some of the pegboard up in the gables. And for those of you wondering, because these pegboards, I got them cheap and they're not really all perfect size, and they're kind of, some of them are kind of crooked. I knew what I was dealing with going in. So what my plan is, if you, we'll come over here to this wall. I'm gonna have probably this wall and the opposite wall where the other windows going in are gonna be one color. I might have mentioned this before, but I don't remember. And then the back wall and then the front wall where you come in with through the door, it's gonna be a different color. It might be gray on these side walls, and then I'm not sure what the color on the other walls. But anyway, I'm gonna paint that onto all this. Yes, it's gonna look rough, but it is what it is. My whole thing was to keep the budget really low on this. So the plan was, now as you can see the seams. Wherever the seams are, I'm going to actually put I know Home Depot, I've used them before in the past. I guess they're called molding, but they're really, really thin little white strips. They're already painted. They're white, really thin, and I'm just going to run them wherever there was a seam. So you're going to get the color of the wall, but you're also going to get some kind of design going on. And every wall, because the seams are going to be different everywhere on every wall, and even up top here, you're going to get a different design on every wall. So it'll kind of break up. They kind of break up the pegboard, the holes, and make it, it's going to look kind of cool. It'll look cool. It's good enough for what I want to do. Today, I'm going to continue. I did, like I said, I mentioned I put some of the pegboard up on the gables, which was not easy because one person trying to get those up there and screw them in at the same time is not easy. So today, I think I'm going to flex seal this floor. Mainly, I've got a gallon of it. That's all I'm going to use because the floor's in pretty good shape. So mainly, I'm going to go around the perimeter. As you see, I used the spray over here to start to test it out, and we've had a couple of days of rain. I got nothing in here, so I'm gonna roll all the way along the perimeter, all the way around the room, and then I'm going to hit all the the cracks and seal those up. So that's what I'm probably gonna do today. So once I clean up this a little bit more, let it dry, and then I'll have to bring everything back in because everything's just thrown outside the garage right now. Sunday, I believe, this window is supposed to be going in, possibly. And then even Sunday morning, we might be running, my friend Chris might be running the wires for the electric heaters, the 3 of them. Can't put them in yet because the floor has to go down and then they sit on top of the floor. But at least the wiring will be done, and then I can get the rest of the walls up, get them all painted before I start actually putting the floor down. So that's the plan moving forward. I will see you on the next issue, unless there's another pot here.